Greetings, my excellent friends. Demon Dragon, a 7-stream streak. I don't think there's any connect, because that's a Twitch thing, so I don't think there's any, like, ding-dong and notification on my video player, unfortunately. But I guess Twitch likes its engagement stuff. I've gotten a thing recently. I should probably ask the Discord about this. Ask the money havers, I suppose. It's offering me the option to run promo. It says I have 70 hours worth of promo time that can be used up to 7 times, or 70 hours total, whichever one comes first. Basically, I can turn the thing on, set a number of hours. I can do that 7 times if I don't go over 70 hours in the times that I do it. Either way, I do not need 7 times, and I do not need 70 hours, so that's irrelevant. But I have to do it before the end of December, where it's like 35% off gift sub groupings, like 5 or 10 gift subs are cheaper. Which on one hand might encourage someone to give them, but on the other hand, the discount... Twitch doesn't eat that, they split it, so I do make less money off of the same number. Though discounted money is better than zero money, so I do understand the logic. I can't really cry foul about that. But I was like, I don't want to just turn that on for no reason. I should probably like make a post in the Discord being like, hey, if I turned on cheaper gift subs on the weekend, would anybody actually throw some down, or do I not bother? Good job, Twitch, on not managing to wrap Demon Dragon's watch streak message up, and now the chat window for Snip has a horizontal scroll bar already. Oh, a horizontal, as in that one. Yeah, mine's fine. I think mine's wide enough. Well, today should be the day. That we finish Kingdom Hearts 3. In the sense of the base game. We won't 100% complete it, and of course we have a big old DLC to do, which has its own substantial chunk of story addition. So it's not like Kingdom Hearts 2, where when we finish the base game, we then just have a bunch of clear up to do, and the only thing of narrative note is, hey, who's that weird guy in the red and gold armor in the desert? It's not like that. This credits roll is... It's an ending, but it's not the ending. As I put in my flowery Discord Go Live message, which is basically a Wheel of Time reference that I put there solely so that Guanbush and Grefter could both go, ha! And everybody else could be like, okay. Today is indeed a very special day if the leakers are to be believed. The leakers of what?
Xehanort is still here somewhere.
Well, it'd be strange if he wasn't. Now, I think we have one more battle before we are allowed to go free roam a little bit. At least according to the guide. Because the guide is like, hey, if you want, you can go get Ultima Weapon at this point. I don't think I'll do that. What I think I might do, if it gives me free roam, is duck out and try to take that last photo, or like, hunt down party members. We have a photo of every single party member, but for some reason, the game thinks I've missed one, and so we need to play guessing games on who's been missed. My out there theory is, do I have a picture of Rapunzel with her haircut? Because if I don't, it's possible that Rapunzel with her hair long doesn't register, which is stupid, because she should, because that's the version that's actually a party member. But they might have, in the hopes of making it doable, You'd say Yeah, okay, so if I do have haircut Rapunzel, then it's definitely not her. But I definitely... Yeah, okay. So it physically cannot be her. Now, it's entirely possible that any of these, the only photo of them I have is obscured in some way that fucked the tracking. However, the other harebrained... Like, for example, what if they're like, oh, Sully doesn't count because his legs aren't in it? Like, I'm pretty sure, I took a photo of Mike there without the joke because I wanted to make sure it didn't fuck it up, right? My other harebrained theories, and I think you're on the same one, is what if Baymax didn't count because I took a photo of the wrong one, which I think is unlikely because I'm pretty sure I took a photo before there was a second one. And what if Jack, because like Marshmallow there is sort of, he's not super close, so that might be a thing. What if Jack Sparrow didn't count because I didn't take a photo of the actual him, I took a photo of Crabjack. I don't think that's fair either, but like, there's no answer to this question that's fair. Whatever's been missed is kind of unfair, but I know I didn't take a photo of Jack. Yeah, the only photo I have of Jack is of Crabjack, so I think... And then the only photo I have of Baymax is him without his armor on. It may be that you need to take a photo of him in the city. With his armor on. Those are my two guesses, and I think Baymax probably is the one. I think Baymax with armor on makes more sense than it can't be Crabjack. I think it can't be Crabjack is kind of rude. We got new characters here too. We got Roxas, Sora's nobody and the 13th member of the previous Organization 13. He was a Keyblade wielder and Axel's closest friend. After rejoining with Sora's heart, Roxas ceased to exist. Thanks to a replica that was able to contain his heart and memories, Roxas became real again and joined the Guardians of Light. And Xion, the former Organization 13's mysterious 14th member, and this Organization 13's mysterious 13th member. She was an experimental replica used to siphon Sora's memories out of Roxas, and this allowed her to become a Keyblade wielder. Xion grew to question the meaning of her own existence, and ultimately elected to return her memories to Sora and disappear. Master Xehanort was using Xion to fill a spot in his new Organization 13, but when she was confronted by her best friends Axel and Roxas, her memories came back to her, and she chose to become a Guardian of Light. Yeah, so they've knocked the balance completely out. It's sort of, I guess on technicality, the clashes that have already happened count. Because you would think that Xehanort's plan's already ruined, because he's down to just himself and 3 other versions of himself, and we have like a god squad at this point. We have like 12 people. If you count the Disney gang that are holding off the tide back there. So, I don't know. But yeah, we thoroughly whittled down the extra gang, and we saw most of them fade into nothing. Current leaderboard: number 1, Sora; number 2, Lingering Will; number 3, Kairi. Really? How did Lingering Will jump ahead of Kairi to you? Because before you had Kairi ahead of Lingering. Or did you dock Kairi points for the arm grab? You docked Kairi points for the arm grab. That is fair enough. And to be honest, like, if we're gonna use gameplay as well, she ate shit in that fight. And you can tell that it's not just happenstance that she ate shit. Her and Axel both eat shit in that fight, and you can tell it's not happenstance because as soon as it reapplies with Roxas and Xion, you don't have to fight anymore. Roxas can do it himself. Xion got a few hits in, but Roxas did 90% of that work. So they are quite clearly depowering her and Axel to be like, hey, these two aren't actually that good at fighting. I don't like that for Kairi. I like it for Axel. And the reason why I like it for Axel is because the whole point is that Axel is a badass with his chakrams and a dunce with his Keyblade, and the only reason he's got a Keyblade is because they needed a Guardian of Light. Like, he really should give it up. He really shouldn't use it anymore. I genuinely think that it's overrated. He doesn't need it. He should go back to his wheels. He is way better with them. Why take the Keyblade and then look like everybody else, right? Nobody else has chakrams. Last person we met with chakrams was... Yeah, no, they kept that weapon in. The last one we had with chakrams was Sun Shangxiang in Dynasty Warriors Origins. Like, Kingdom Hearts, he's the only one. Yeah, so and I mean, there was the thing about Xemnas breaking his Keyblade, but I don't trust that. I think I don't think Keyblades can shatter like that. I mean, then again, what happened in the Realm of Darkness with Riku and Mickey's? I don't know. Before this game, I would say that Keyblades were like indestructible magic weapons that you summon to your hand, but maybe they do break. I don't know.
Riku! Your Majesty!
Uh-huh.
Sora!
About time.
Sorry. Xemnas! Where's Kairi?
Wait, is she in trouble?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Xemnas took her.
Settle down, boy.
It's Sora!
The 13 darknesses and 7 lights have clashed 9 times, yielding these 9 keys.
Keys?
We are 4 short, but those 4 keys will be produced here and now.
Yeah, sure. And what makes you think there'd ever be any way we'd help you with that?
Huh. You forget I plan for every eventuality.
Kairi!
If you do summon Kingdom Hearts, we will defeat you. And we will close it again.
Perhaps. That is, if you survive that long.
Go back to the shadows, Ansem.
Go back to the shadow. Are you about to scream, "You shall not pass"? Holy crap. Anyway, let's take out the kid first, because he's the scariest. Oh, never mind.
Riku! King Mickey!
You can just call him the mouse.
Yeah.
That's checkmate. Are you ready?
More, you say?
I didn't ask for more. I asked for the bosses.
Let's go. Don't blink.
I said don't blink.
Back at you! You're done! Yeah, here we go!
No more.
Yeah! Got him!
To the void.
Yeah!
Friends are back.
Surrender
Back
to
at
it.
you! Back off!
As far as final bosses go, they're
Back off!
they're not really as impressive as they were in their respective games. But arguably, it's like a relativity thing with
Stream!
us having Riku and Mickey here. There goes the kid.
What's so funny?
I told you. There's a high price to pay for all of this.
And what price would that be?
I'll go back to my time and live out my life. But Sora, you're done now. Your journey ends here.
What?
Goodbye, Sora. Your time in this world is...
Oh.
How the wielders weep for you. All begins and ends in darkness. You.
Nah, you're lost, mate.
Are you ready?
Got him!
It's Lightsaber Man's
Surrender.
turn.
No more. Surrender to it!
Got him! Yeah!
To the body, sis.
Back at you! Yeah!
No more.
Back off!
Desist.
Back off!
No!
Back off!
That Ansem here does not have his Guardian anymore.
Shadow!
He technically should.
Pay attention.
But they don't want to make it seem like there's 900 Terras floating around.
Back off! Yeah! Take this! Heal! There! Sorry!
No more.
Got him! Yeah!
Strike.
Yeah! Back at
To
you!
the void.
So long!
No more.
Got him!
Surrender to it!
Yeah!
To the void.
Back at you! Yeah! It's over!
Why have I bested yet again?
I know that you have a heart. What do you feel? Was it worth it?
I feel the emptiness where my companions once stood. I took them for granted. And now I have nothing. My first surge of emotion in years. For as long as I can remember, and its loneliness. Do you see? A heart is just pain.
Pain is being human, Xemnas.
Really? It must take incredible strength. How the wielders weep for you. All begins and ends in darkness. Return to darkness! Surrender. Surrender to it!
Back off!
Come forth! Come forth!
Back! Light!
Well, that wasn't the goal.
Giddy up!
Desist. Embrace the dark.
Faster! Come on! Faster! Faster!
Surrender to it! Yeah!
Come on! Let her rip!
This is pretty funny, though.
Shadow!
Why? Back off!
You stop fucking off every time I get near
Back
you.
off! Back off! Back off!
Desist.
Back off! Sorry. Yeah. Thunder!
The darkness.
There we go.
Ansem.
What a journey you and I have had.
You know? It's strange. I think I'm gonna miss you.
Your strength is vaster than darkness. I knew I never stood a chance. Part of me wanted to defy my fate. But when the others betrayed us, I found I did not care. And then, nothing else seemed to matter anymore.
Ansem.
What? It is time to move on, boy. There is more to seek. So go forth now and seek it.
Hmm.
12 keys we have now. Leaving just one more.
You know you have to die for that one, right? Like the others all did. Yeah, Ansem and Xemnas found the
Now,
maturity.
Sora. Darkness and light's final clash.
But the Xehanort sides of Xehanort did not.
Kairi!
You require motivation.
Kairi! Why her?
Because do you really think it would have impacted as much if he'd chunked Ventus?
Why?
I have done it.
Xehanort!
You'll pay! Ultima!
Stop, son.
Your Majesty! Riku! Oh, ah!
Now, the Keyblade War will finally reach its conclusion. Ah, the Keyblade is complete.
Keyblade!
Kingdom Hearts, I call upon your true form.
Jesus Christ, wake up, dude! Try to sound at least a little bit interested in your greatest triumph!
Open now and show me the world to come.
You're not reading an audio book! I realize he's dead and I probably shouldn't yell at him, but fucking hell! Audiobooks have better reads than that. Yeah, okay, but like, I meant more that he sounded like he was narrating one. You know? Like, he didn't sound like he was doing dialogue.
Oh, don't give up.
When the hell did you two get here? Yen Sid somewhere in the background, dead, surrounded by Heartless.
We thought you might be able to use a couple of more half pints.
Donald. Goofy.
Typical. You can't do anything without us, Sora.
You know, Kyrie just exploded. Did you see that?
Now wipe those tears. And let's go stop Master Xehanort.
Yeah. But he controls Kingdom Hearts now. And Kyrie.
You worried?
Watch very closely. This is the moment that thousands of fans were waiting for Roxas and Ventus to be in the same place and to speak to each other. Are you ready?
Guys.
Sorry we took so long. Had a couple of plot points that needed ironing out.
Master Xehanort.
And it's over.
He did it. He opened Kingdom Hearts.
We got an
So what now?
We've still got one hope.
Your Majesty, Riku, are you okay?
We're fine.
Yeah.
What hope?
It's Xehanort. During the Mark of Mastery exam, we learned that he can transcend space and time. He's a portal, and we can use that to trap him.
But it won't be easy. Aqua, Riku, I'll need both your help if we're gonna push Xehanort out of this world.
Understood.
Wait. I'll do it.
What?
Kingdom Hearts is a much bigger threat. Let me handle Xehanort, while you guys keep it shut.
Right.
Okay, Sora.
I got this. Huh?
You can't forget about us.
Without Keyblades, it's not like we'll be much help here.
Well, in that case, Axel, come on.
3 half pints together again.
Let's move. The darkness is spreading.
Sora,
Huh? Oh. Hey.
Kyrie will be all right. I can feel it.
Thank you.
It'd be funnier if Lingering Will turned up and Terra was like, what the hell?
Do it!
I'll never not be entertained by Goofy's go pose. Like the arms.
What?
Get stabbed, old man. That heart looks unwell. The battle to Endor. Begin the final confrontation with Master Xehanort.
Whoa! Where are we?
One more world. How do we pronounce this? Scala ad Caelum?
It's beautiful.
Admire it another time.
Right. We need to find Master Xehanort.
Yeah.
Their primary export is windmills.
Xehanort has to be somewhere in town.
And yeah, we can dip. We can go to the world map now. So I will do that because I would like to get my missing photo mission done. And we can skip. This is the Keyblade Graveyard in a way, because you can skip right to here from it. But it is a separate world. You can see that it's got a different logo. And we haven't seen it do a splash screen yet, but the name of it is Scala ad Caelum. Does this place have something to do with the one from the mobile game? The town from that? I forget.
Yeah.
That might be later revealed information, but I think it looks like it. Like, I don't think it's a secret because they fucking look the same. But it wasn't called Scala ad Caelum in the mobile game. It was called Daybreak Town. God, just the number of hope you played the mobile games in this in this game. Quite a thing. Anyway, let's go to San Fran because I think we want to get Baymax in broad daylight. I want to catch Betamax in 4K. Now that would be impressive.
Oh boy, let's go!
Let's
So we
see.
think it's going to be this because we never took a photo of him in his armor. We only took a photo of him in the garage.
Would you like to take my picture?
That didn't work. That is a plot twist. Jack? Is it really Crab Jack? Look, I take objection to the mobile game's importance. Well, it's sort of awkward because I like the mobile game's story. I think it's a fascinating piece of lore. So on one hand, yeah, I'm glad of it, but also I just hate that it's a mobile game that isn't accessible anymore. We have back cover, which is kind of something, but what I kind of wish existed was some kind of like official piece of media, like a 3-hour movie or something that told you, like. It's more characters like Ephemer and Skuld and Brain, characters that aren't in back cover. Well, Ephemer is, but very briefly. And Dark Road as well. There's another mobile game that was like a companion piece to it, which was Xehanort's childhood. It was Xehanort and Ericus as teens learning the Keyblade along with their friends. And that's part of it too. I wish there was something for that.
Come on, fellas.
All right, is it you?
Let's see.
Turn your head. I know you don't know what a phone is, but I need you to pose.
What's all this about?
I am amazed. Who the hell is it? That's the next place to go. have a shot of Marshmallow. We just don't know if it's too far away or some shit. It wasn't Baymax, and it wasn't Krabby. If you're wondering what we're doing, Helio Kami, there is a Moogle photo mission for taking a photo of every party member, and it has a count out of 12. And we are at 11, and we don't know why. Because we can go into our photo gallery, and we can identify all 12. Like, obviously we have Donald and Goofy. We've got tons of photos of Donald and Goofy. But we have Hercules right there. Right there. Right there. We have Woody and Buzz. Do I need better shots? We've got a really good one of Woody. It might be Buzz. Maybe we didn't get a better one, a good enough one of Buzz. Who knows? We've got Flynn and we got Rapunzel. We got Sully. We got Mike. We've seen Jack and Baymax. We know those aren't the ones. We know those aren't the culprit because we just took photos of them. This is the only one we have Marshmallow. It's full body. I don't know why it wouldn't count, but... Faster solution to be going through each world and snapping a picture. That's what we're doing.
Let's see.
It was Marshmallow. So I guess, yeah. Who knows? And we learned the petite ribbon, which we can make, but I don't want to make anything else until I make the ultimate weapon. I need to do the postcard game to get the last Orichalcum, and we also need to farm 6 crystals, which won't be long. But the postcard game will be annoying, so I'm going to finish the game without Ultima Weapon, because we don't need it. We're beating the shit out of the bosses, it's fine. But we'll be able to use Ultima Weapon in the DLC and in the post. Like, it's not like we're losing out by not using it here, because there's plenty of game to do with it. So it's no issue. You don't know if you can get it before post-game. You absolutely can. We are 1 Orichalcum Plus away. We have had access to all of the crystals that are on the craft list, and the weapon itself is on the craft list. It's just that I haven't gotten the final Orichalcum Plus because I haven't gone and done it. The Keyblade! An implement created as a counterpart to Kingdom Hearts and the only key that can open it. All other Keyblades are believed to have been created in its image. This time, instead of doing Leonard Nimoy Xehanort, I'll do Rutger Hauer Xehanort. The Keyblade was destroyed during a great battle in the past. It will be reforged when 7 hearts of pure light clash with 13 pure darknesses. In the past, Master Xehanort divided the darkness and light in Ventus's heart and pitted them against one another, artificially creating a Keyblade! But his experiment failed and the incomplete blade was destroyed. It's the last thing in the glossary, which is now done. The photo album never completes because it's... Well, I guess it completes when you've taken 200 shots, but it's not a completion metric. So we're still waiting to complete story, characters, adversaries, synthesis, and game records.
Xehanort has to be somewhere in town.
Anyway, let's get that final sequence done. This is not a large area. It's basically just this area here. I'm not going to airstep though. It is cool. This is what Lumiere wishes it was. Maybe fewer windmills.
It sure is awful quiet here.
Just go run around.
Yes, Squanbush is not telling me something I need to do. He's pointing out something I've already done, but is easily missable, Helio, which is that you, once Sora finishes rezzing everybody, and before you begin the sequence of fighting the bosses, of the organization members. Yeah, you can go back to the final world to grab a chest with the last available Orichalcum Plus. Because you can get the postcard one, which is the one I'm missing much earlier. But yeah, that's the last one that is made. That's why you can't make Ultimate Weapon until then. As for crafting it, in order to craft it, you just need to gather a bunch of... I think it's a reward for collecting most of the different synthesis materials, at least one each. Not all of them. But yeah, all of the criteria can in fact be hit before the post game.
Hey! What? What's going on? Are you serious?
Guess how many there are. It is not the armor from the No Heart fight in Birth by Sleep, but it is Keyblade armor.
Get on to the station.
Oh, I don't think they're the locals.
Ready?
Guess not.
Huh? Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
time for vandalism. Oh, there they are.
Yeah, got him. Back at you. Yeah.
I love this. Big build up, then they just vanish, and then you take 3 steps and here they are. In any direction, I believe.
Yeah. Yeah. Back off.
Well, if you see there's only a couple of them here, I think they're spread around the area.
Yeah. Water. Yeah. Yeah. Back off! Back off! Back off! Back off!
Sundog, I don't really do much to these guys. So it looks like this area is
Heal.
done.
Yeah! Yeah!
Yeah, that one's got Zig bars right now.
Take this! Yeah! Yeah! See ya! Yeah! Back at ya!
That one's got bitch claws.
Back off! Yeah!
Of all the places to be sent,
Master Xehanort!
behold this town. Once a seat of power for all Keyblade wielders,
It is the nexus from which all worlds spring. Here I and my other selves can be one. United in Scala et Caelum.
Here's Goatanaut.
Let's get him.
Yeah! You guys okay?
Down.
I have decided that the laws of spatial reasoning need to take a break today.
Xehanort!
We are just getting started. Come on.
Yeah!
Be gone.
Back at you! Got him! Yeah! It's over!
Pathetic.
Yeah! Try this!
What?
Yeah! 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 Back off!
What?
Yeah!
Very much looking forward to playing Remind with Demon Dragon to see how you take the Christopher Lloyd version. I think you'll like it better,
Back at you!
but
Got him!
he still sounds like a different man, right?
Back at you!
Come on.
Back off! Hop on!
Oh, come on, I don't want this shit.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
Get him!
Concede.
Heal!
Be gone.
Got him! Whoa!
Inception is 2010, this is 2019. Inception was out before Dream Drop, let alone this one. Yeah, so you know how we made that underwater combat system for one world? We thought we'd also use it for one boss. You've never even seen the movie, you're just feeling the influence from the trailers. A lot of trailers from the last 15 years give you a lot of information about the movie on their own anyway.
Please.
Back at you! Yeah! Got him!
What?
So long! Here we go!
But yeah, I think this fight suffers from
Back at you!
spectacle over substance.
Got him! Back at you! Yeah! Heal!
Pathetic.
Got him!
Come on.
I got Donald and Goofy just gone.
Back at you!
Sora just broke a building with his spine. Hey, so long as he didn't break his spine with a building.
You have won?
One? I mean, no. There's gonna be at least one more fight. I feel like if Sora had Keyblade armor, it would be the dinkiest little design.
It's all over, Xehanort!
You thought you could contain me here, knowing all that you do about connections?
Huh?
There is one sky, one destiny. Come on, let's see. Come on, be gone.
Yeah. There. Back at you. Yeah. Yeah. So long. Yeah. Yeah. There. Got him. Come on. Back at you. Yeah. See ya.
Demon Dragon yelling for Donald to use Zeta Flare, one bush. Donald is not gonna kill himself to skip a boss fight. Yeah, we can take care of it.
Kingdom Hearts!
Oh, okay. I mean, what a performance. Kingdom Hearts! Looks healthier now.
Got him.
Come on. Come on, taste it.
Back at you. There. I know what to do. Sora.
Is it beat up the old man?
Gone. Feel the darkness. Freeze.
Go get him.
Strike.
There. Later.
Enlighten me. Shine.
Attack Master Xehanort to reclaim your light. So he's forced us into Rageful. Which means no magic, no healing.
Come on. Concede. What? Taste defeat. Kingdom Hearts.
Oh no, he fucked the duck.
Foolish what? What?
Lost Ray.
It ends here and now.
Love that they use this. We gamed over.
Sora!
Why? How?
It's over now! You lost!
No, look. You are too late.
Are we really?
I don't know.
What's gonna happen?
A purge. The world will be returned whence it started. The world began in darkness, and from that darkness came light. From the light came the people, and the people had hearts. Evil burgeoned in those hearts, begetting more darkness. And the darkness spread across the world like a plague. The light, the symbol of the world's hope, was devoured by shadow, leaving nothing but ruin and utter failure. But the first light, the light of Kingdom Hearts, it can give us a new start. An empty world, pure and bright.
It wasn't your decision to make.
Then whose was it? The world needs someone to stand up and lead. Someone strong, to stop the weak from polluting the world with their endless darkness. Someone to dictate their destiny.
If so, you're not that person, Xehanort. A real leader knows that destiny is beyond his control.
So yeah, they're giving him... Because up until this point, we really haven't fully understood this guy or what he's about. It's just dark evil man who wants power. But no, they do put a bit more thought into it than that. And the revelation here is sort of along the lines of the well-intentioned extremist route, where he's like almost Thanos, like, where it's, I want to remake the world to how I think it should be for the greater good of everybody, and I'm willing to wreck and destroy everything that gets me to that goal because it will all be worth it and righted in the end, and all of the people who I hurt will get erased and redone anyway, and they'll be better off for it and they should thank me. Which is horrible, but you can see the logic lines of what turns a person into that. So, credit to Nomura, it is a believable villain arc. He's not just bad guy because darkness. And the reason why he took the darkness side and built up Seekers of Darkness was because he needed the dark-light clash to create what he needed, the Keyblade and Kingdom Hearts and all that. And it was a lot easier to drive the bad guy side of that because he already knew people who would rise up to oppose him. Couldn't do what he was doing by being heroic and light-sided because there would be no enemy driving the whole shebang.
And accepts that.
You make me think of an old friend.
Look! Oh.
You made it!
Are you okay?
Yep.
Kingdom Hearts is closing on the other side, but we managed to follow our hearts to you.
Master Xehanort.
Let him have this. He's had so little screen time.
There's more to light than meets the eye. As I told you.
Oh, I wasn't talking about Terra.
You sly fox. Now hand over the Keyblade, Xehanort. It is too late. For us, perhaps, but not for them.
They're all like, who's this guy?
No. I can do this. Enough. Checkmate.
I told you that you might be surprised.
Yeah, you got me.
Huh? Really?
What?
It's just, you never admit it when you lose.
That's 'cause I never lose.
Oh, come on.
Good game today.
I try.
Maybe I won't go as far as you.
Huh?
When the world needs a defender, they'll pick you, Ericus.
Huh? You think?
But that doesn't mean that I can't be there for you.
Yeah, and I'll be there for you.
Very well done. Terra, Aqua, then forgive your foolish teacher.
Master! Master!
What the hell are they hugging? He's a
Master.
ghost.
Then I put you through such a harrowing experience. And Aqua, I left you with such a heavy burden.
And Terra, you really need to clean your room. Do you have any idea how much shit was lying around in that soul chamber I was stuck in for 10 fucking years?
Terra, look after them for me. Please. Here. Ready, my friend?
Yes.
Let's not even think about this bit.
Sora, let's close it.
Everybody help me out.
Sora looks like he's doing the Tron pose. Shame Kyrie's still dead.
It's finally over.
Oh.
No.
We'll find Kyrie. Let's head back to Master Yen Sid. We can figure it
What
out.
do you mean fine? She blew up.
No. I know what to do.
Sora!
I know what to do.
My whole
Sora.
journey began the day I lost her. And every time I find her, she slips away again. I thought we'd finally be together, but she's out there, alone. Not for one more second.
Welcome to!
That's right.
Thank you, Donald, Goofy. But this time, I have to go it alone.
Sora, listen. The power of waking isn't to go chase hearts around. Even if you do locate Kyrie, you might never come home to us again.
I will. And we'll both be back before you know it.
Please.
Let him go, Mickey.
Riku!
His heart and his mind are made up. Now believe in him.
Yeah. Safe journey, Sora.
Thank you.
Too many things lately. You're all I need. You smiled at me and said, "Don't get me wrong, I love you." But does that mean I have to meet the Father? That is who the Chirithi was talking about. Life is quite that simple. You walk away. Axel found some clothes, and so did she. Oh, simple and free is the way that you're making me feel tonight, and eyes is there as well. Whatever lies beyond this morning is a little later on. Regardless of warnings, the future doesn't scare me at all. Things like before. Simple and clean is the way that you're making me feel tonight. Come with me if you want to bang. I mean, go to the Destiny Islands. Not pictured. Selfie, Titus, and Waka.
How did I live in a kingdom of thieves and people who say things they don't really mean, really mean?
Isa, that is not beach clothes.
You're only everything I ever dreamed of, ever dreamed of. You must be kidding me. Did you really think I could say no? I want you for a lifetime, so if you're gonna think twice, baby, I don't wanna know, baby, I don't wanna know. Everything is just right, but if you're gonna think
Price that must be paid.
baby, I don't wanna know, baby, I
lot of people real smacked in the face by that. But young Xehanort wasn't kidding.
So why do I say
Sora stretched himself thin, bringing all of his friends back, and then went one final time to grab a note.
I'm only crying 'cause I never dreamed.
But while we could call that a tragic end to the tale, what we know it to be in truth is sequel bait.
I want you for a lifetime. So if you're gonna think twice, baby,
He's not dead. He's just not there. But we need Remind to get further into that. And Melody of Memory to get further still, which I haven't played and don't know a great deal about because it's not on bloody Steam.
Don't think twice, baby, don't think twice. If you wanna take it to an even higher level, all you gotta do is say the word, you know I'll follow. If you wanna take it to an even higher level, I don't mind. If you wanna make it happen, nothing's impossible. All you gotta do is say the word, or walls will crumble.
Yeah, it's Kairi's fault Sora's dead. That's it. Demon
I
Dragon.
want you for a lifetime.
I want you to get ready. Because something's coming at the end of this credit sequence. Something I've been waiting for a year and a half.
Don't think twice. Don't think twice. Don't think twice. Baby, don't think.
Do you think Xemnas would have reacted if Kairi kicked him in the groin? I don't know about the anatomy of a nobody. I know that there are certainly a lot of fanfic that have made some educated guesses, but we don't have official canon. Written by Skrillex, Jason Pooh Bear Boyd, and Hikaru Utada. Yeah, so Skrillex did not get his dubstep little hands on Don't Think Twice. Don't Think Twice was originally meant to be the game's theme, but then they swapped. Sadly, we have more credits here. Sora, Riku, Kairi, Aquaterra, Ventus, Roxas, Shion, Axel, Lee, Naminé on her own, Hainer, Pencilet. I like that they're listing the characters as the cast for the Disney Worlds and not the actors. But you got some of the real actors in there, like Kevin R. McNally as Gibbs and Idina Menzel as Elsa, Wallace Shawn as Rex. Wallace Shawn was in the news recently for campaigning for Mamdani. David Gallagher and Haley Joel get double billing as well, thanks to Vanitas. Richard Epcar would get double billing because of what are their names? Terra Xehanort and other one, Ansem Secret Darkness. And of course, right at the end we have Ericus and the Master, Mark Hamill and Rutger Hauer. No idea what you're talking about, Blumbush. I guess you looked closer than I did. nice remix of this music. Oh, we got the epilogue scenes of the worlds. We got Hercules' statue getting remade. Phil reminding everybody that he exists but will not be speaking. At least it's more in character here because no one's speaking. Le Grand Bistro. Scrooge wondering where the rat is. There he is. Turns out he doesn't need a human-sized chef. He can just scamper about. Don't know why we're going through the worlds in order, but then we go straight to pirates after Toy Box. We get the ending of At World's End, except Elizabeth is in her Pirate King outfit instead of the dress. Barbossa making off with the pearl, as is his right. If only we had a second Baymax. Hang on, we do! You know what's funny? Technically, Baymax is a nobody name. If you put the two Baymaxes together, they'll recomplete into Absam. Yamba? Okay, that's pretty good. Nobodies are the X names. nearly there. We just need to get through the rest of these credits. The entire QA staff at Square Enix. Aren't they the ones whose jobs are currently being threatened? I know I could press skip here, but that feels disrespectful. David Ribs Carrillo. What do you gotta do with yourself to get the nickname Ribs? Director of Rewards. What is that job description? Do you give people cookies? Do you give out the gold stars at the end of the week? Do you have a counterpart in the Department of Punishments? And does he walk around with a big cane? Emma Featherstone. That just sounds like a Disney character. That doesn't sound like a real name. At least this is better than the Dream Drop credits that we had to watch twice because I fucked up a mini game that they put in the credits. Director of Rewards sounds worryingly like the kind of job description you'd find in an extremely toxic workspace. Yeah! There's the Disney lawyers. Gotta credit those. Hardest working fuckers in that industry next to Nintendo's. The credits must be nearly done, indeed. Are you ready? Are you ready for the thing I'm super excited for, Demon Dragon? This will recontextualize your understanding of an aspect of the story. It will also help you understand something about me and what I have said about the story before. This is one of those things that like the before and after of knowing this completely changes your run through most of the series. Apart from the first game or so.
Finally, back where it belongs.
Did you summon us back?
Yep.
Is that you, Lucio? You look different.
Haven't heard that name in a long while. These days they call me Zigbar, but hey, whatever suits you.
Is it really you?
Yeah, but some time ago I had to cast my old form away. Been through plenty more semblances since, but it's still me underneath it all.
What happened? Why are we here? You tell me!
I had a role to play. And after all these years, it's done.
What role?
I guess Ava didn't make it after all.
Meaning what?
I told her, clear as day, what it is I had to do.
And is that why you decided to exclude her?
As if. Ava had her own mission, and she carried it out.
I've heard enough! Lucio, what was your role?
I hope you like long stories.
Remember when he jumped off the back of the bridge or the wall?
Oh, right.
Instead of fading away like everyone else did?
What's this? I heard about this new game.
The Foretellers.
7 black pieces. And? Just watch.
Some of those had the Foreteller masks symbols. I'll talk about that once the scenes have stopped playing, but yes, that is one point to mention. But now that we're at Zigbar Lucio, I have a lot to say. First of all, though, Reconnect Kingdom Hearts. And that fellow we saw with the heterochromia is meant to be fictional. Obtained proof of promises, a certificate awarded to those who have collected all the luck from worlds over. Lucky emblems, that is. And there he is. The end. Yeah, but he's meant to be fictional within an extra layer, because that is Yozora. We defeated 4,327 enemies. Our most used Keyblade was Dead of Night. 8 minutes, 45 seconds, I think that is. I don't think I used it for 8 hours. Did I? Maybe I did. I traveled 200 kilometers. I used Thundaza 41 times. I completed 98% of the Gummy Ship. I think that's because I'm missing a special weapon, maybe? No. Yeah, no, there's a Gummy mission I didn't do. I need to grind Heartless. I ate the Consomme Plus 11 times, got all 90 lucky emblems, and I cleared the game in 52 hours. On the next screen, you can save game clear data. The save data will be marked with a crown and let you continue the adventure just before the final battle. Let's put that in slot 1. Although, it'll always be clear data from now on. Because we ain't done. Let me not be on the menu. I assume continue will take me to my clear data. So yes, the big reveal is that Xigbar is Luxu from back cover. You can trade your proof of promises for Oathkeeper at the Moogle shop. And now the battle gates have appeared. Sora's got new abilities. Whatever. We need to talk about Xigbar. So, in back cover, Luxu appears as a young figure. We don't see his face, but we do hear his voice, and he's not voiced by Xigbar, he's voiced by Max Mittelman, who's Ryuji in Persona 5. Clearly the Master Troll picked him for that job because he has amazing acting skills. The thing is, the Luxu in back cover is an untested kid. You know that Luxu does not have that personality. But there's a lot to unpack. So it's been a very, very long time since the Master's time, right? We don't know what's happened with the Foretellers. Like, they appear out of nowhere here. They don't appear to have aged a day. Perhaps they were, like, suspended or frozen or whatever. But Luxu has lived every second of the passing time. And in that time, as he said, he had to cast his form away. Much like Xehanort possesses Terra, Luxu is a possessor. And there are other instances in the mobile game, which we won't get to cover, of Luxu possessing other people from the mobile game, or like other people being revealed to be Luxu. In Kingdom Hearts Dark Road, which is Xehanort's story as a teenager with Ericus, learning to be the Keyblade wielders. They have other friends in that game, and one of them turns out to be a crouching someone hidden Luxu as well. And it's implied that Luxu has done this forever. But what's really interesting is the question of, okay, so who is Luxu then, and what is Luxu's true personality, and what is the nature of his pretending to be people? Does he take people who already exist, like supernatural demons, take over humans, like Xehanort takes over Terra? Or does Luxu shapeshift in a way and embody people that did not exist before? Right? And the other thing is how he evolved as a person over the years, because when we get to Xigbar, one thing that I made a point of never actually mentioning, but Xigbar is quite similar to the Master of Masters. The Master of Masters is more overly dramatic in his speech, but the core concept of toying with people is in both. And I didn't want to make a connection between Xigbar and the Master Master because I didn't want to plant a flag in anybody's head. That's why I mentioned the Demyx theory, though Demyx is the Master Masters. That one's unconfirmed. We don't know if that's the case or not. Right now, we do not know who the Master Masters is. We don't know anything more about him. There has not been a reveal for him. There's only been a reveal for Lucio. I didn't want to talk about that too clearly before either. But Xigbar modeling himself a little off of his master makes some sense. Yeah, okay, so when Xigbar summoned the Foretellers, he time-portaled his friends to this era, in the same way that Loriam, Marluxia, Elrena, Larxene, and Ventus. That's true. Alright, but yeah, Lucio's the one who's lived. So he is older than old. And yes, as Demon Dragon put it after the reveal happened, the reason why Xigbar always seemed to know more than what was going on is because he did. And that was true of everybody. Everybody in the current situation, except of course for the Master Masters, who isn't in the current situation, and the Foretellers themselves. Xigbar has more knowledge than anybody in the Xehanort saga. And we don't know what the end goal is yet. We don't know how villainous they are, you know what I mean? Like, the next saga of Kingdom Hearts is going to be about them. We don't know if Lucio is the main villain or the Master Masters is the main villain or how that's going to end up, right? The Foretellers, the other Foretellers, seem to want greater good sort of things. And I think Kingdom Hearts is kind of built on a foundation of, in the end, the bad guys are always going to have at least some sort of redeeming. There's going to be some outside angle of, oh, I see how you wanted that, even though you picked it bad. Even the Master Masters, I'm sure, has some weird sort of plan. But yeah, well, there is a scene for the mobile game that we can play at one point, but I would wait until we do Remind, because Remind is Remind the story of Sora going after Kairi? Am I correct in that? I think that's what the Remind, because the Remind story I said sort of like redoes the end game in a new perspective way, and I think Remind is because we jump from Sora's going to go rescue Kairi to Sora's gotten Kairi back and fades. Because they saved that for the DLC. So we're going to get more of everybody. We're going to get more Xehanort, we're going to get more Xigbar, we're going to get more of the whole organization because Sora is diving through time again to save Kairi and rewrite things again. So that's what we're going to get once we finish our base game stuff, which might take a stream or two. So don't expect story immediately. But yeah, what I am, for me personally, right? In the original release of Kingdom Hearts 2, Xigbar didn't stick out that much to me. But over the course of days, and especially Birth by Sleep, it cemented in my head that Xigbar was my favorite member of the organization. Originally, Luxord was, and he still is my second favorite. I like the mysterious guys, right? It's just how it works. I like the mysterious bad guys. Emmett Selk, similar sort of thing. The ones who are calm and in control and don't lose their shit. A villain who has an angry outburst loses me. A villain who grins and smiles even when they're losing is great, but one who always has another card up their sleeve, you know? It works. But yeah, it was during those games where I'm like, oh, you know, this guy's getting a lot of focus, a weird amount of focus, especially in Birth by Sleep when, you know, Braig. That was weird. It was weird that he was being emphasized in a way that previously only the Xehanorts and Axel were getting, right? But I didn't know this was coming. And man, I never was I happier. One of my favorite reveals in fiction, honestly. And like his departure scene in 3. If I had a Keyblade, it would have been different. What makes you think you're worthy? Oh, I am worthy. Now, he obfuscates by calling back to Birth by Sleep. The old coot promised to bequeath me his. And at the time, I was disappointed. When I go to that scene, I was like, is that really all this guy is? All of that promise of more? And they're just calling back to, oh yeah, he wanted me to have the Keyblade. No. No, that's Okay, it's not technically his Keyblade. Well, it kind of is. The Master's bequeathed it to him. It was the Master's first, then it was his. Xehanort doesn't get it from Braig, but I think he does get it from Luxu? Does he? Is that part of Dark Road? Does the Luxu in Dark Road give that Keyblade to him? Well, either way, he gets the Keyblade. And then Braig shows up and plays the role of a cocky moron. And that's the thing, in Birth by Sleep, Xigbar is at his dumbest, kind of. In his interactions with Master Xehanort, he seems quite a bit less together than he does with everybody else. Why? Because he's fucking playing the guy. But he is worthy. He's always been worthy. He is a Keyblade Master. He is the oldest Keyblade Master in the story currently. Probably the scariest one if we ever see him use it. But where I'm concerned is in what the future holds. Because at the end of the day, I like Xigbar, I don't know much about Luxu. All we know about Luxu is his back cover portrayal. However, I do think that part is going to be okay, and there's two reasons for that. Number one is real world stuff, and then number two is evidence in that scene that we got there at the end. Because, yeah, as I say, we don't know what Luxu's, like, whether it's possession or shape-shifting or, like, what's going on metaphysically with him. But at the end of the day, the Kingdom Hearts community have had Xigbar for 20 years. A lot of us like him a lot, including Nomura. Luxu is a background character that we barely know. So the chances are pretty good on a real-world basis that the future of his story would emphasize the Xigbar personality and visuals and voice actor and all of that. Because that's the guy we really want to see doing the Luxu stuff. It's cool that he's Luxu, but we don't want him to turn back into Max Mittelman. We want him to have embraced who he is now. And what makes more sense for that being how it's going to be is the fact that he has no reason to be Xigbar in that epilogue scene unless that's who he just is now. If Xigbar is a fake character that he's been playing for years, then it would make sense for him to, much like Demyx sort of loses his goofy persona once or twice in Kingdom Hearts 2 and becomes deadpan serious, it would make sense for him to do that in the epilogue if they were going to go that route. For him to shake off the Xigbarness of it all and act more serious. But he doesn't. Not only is he still a smug bastard to the people that he's not trying to fool, but he says, Luxu, shit, haven't heard that name in a long time. These days they call me Xigbar, but hey, whatever suits you. The Lost Page said that you can tell the traitor by the mark of the recusant, and the mark of the recusant is X, and Xigbar is a nobody. Well, Luxu already had an X. That's the thing, Luxu already had an X in his name. So I think that, yeah, I think that in the future that we will see Luxu's continued story, unless they do like a separation thing, because one option they could do is have Xigbar be like an aspect of Luxu's personality, kind of like the Xehanorts, right? And so Xigbar stays Xigbar and there's a Luxu who's a step above him. I don't really want that. Like, I'm okay with the Master of Masters stepping in and being the number one and Xigbar staying the number two, but I do want Xigbar to stay, yeah. My concern is that I'm pretty sure we're never going to have a moment that triumphant for the character, right? We might. But, like, the cool thing about Kingdom Hearts 3 is that my favorite guy kind of wins. Yeah, the good guys beat Xehanort in that, but everything Xigbar wanted happened. He is now where Master Xehanort was in Dream Drop. We don't fully know what his plan is beyond get Box back, get Keyblade back, get Foretellers. Like, we don't know what the whole point of it was. Hell. Nomura might not. We might be doing this shit till Kingdom Hearts 6. But at the moment, yeah. I like the story ending with, oh yeah, he got you all, haha, fuck off. So in a way, Kingdom Hearts 4 it gives me some trepidation for that reason. There is one more very cool scene we're going to get to do with Xigbar in that box. In Remind. It's a very early scene in Remind too. Because you'll remember, the organization were looking for the box, right? And if... Like, there were several hints in Kingdom Hearts 3. First of all, Xigbar says, may your heart be your guiding key, and it gets cut off in Olympus. Why the fuck would he know that sentence? It's another thing I didn't want to make too big a deal of. The other thing was, the entire search for the box thing came from Xigbar. Xigbar pretended it was from on high, but he is the one who told Luxord to go get the box. Nothing to do with Xehanort. Nothing to do with anything else. Only reason anyone was looking for the box, he told him to, and made it seem like he was just a messenger. And yeah, as Gwumbush pointed out, a lot of Xigbar's lines, when you go back through the series, now that you know this, are just more and more interesting. And the number one that is just has so much depth is from days when everybody is seeing different people in Xion, because she's like, her replica body is kind of feedback looping off of people and hasn't quite formed an identity. And Xigbar sees Jesse McCartney's character. Days comes out, you're like, why do you see Roxas in a different outfit? Birth by Sleep comes out, it's like, oh, you see Ventus, because Braig was in Birth by Sleep. And that was where it sat for 10 years. But when you think about it, what the fuck has Braig got to do with Ventus? Not much. He was there. But, like, Braig had more to do with Terra, and he also fought Aqua. He had the least to do with Ventus out of the three of them, so... It's a bit weak, right? Except... As we have pointed out, Ventus is, like, from the mobile game, and was one of the Dandelions, and gets time displaced, and is actually even older than we think, although he's been a teenager forever. And Luxu. Not Braig, not Xigbar, but Luxu has history with Ventus from that time period. Now, was Nomura thinking about that when Baze came out? I have no idea. But it works. And I'm of the mind that if you can take stuff from earlier in your narrative and recontextualize it in a way that is smooth, go for it, because it makes you look really clever. Anyway, we learned some things. I don't know why we learned this many things all of a sudden. We learned Quick Slash, Flash Step, Radial Blaster, Aerial Sweep, and Aerial Dive, which is just a bunch of movement tech that they just give you in the post-game. I don't know. I don't really have an answer. We don't have enough AP for it all, though. Do I have anything else? It was also that. Last charge.
Sora!
As much as I like having both of these, I think I need to put an AP item on for now. There we go. But yeah, in short, Xigbar good. Well, Xigbar evil, but Xigbar very well realized character. I'll point out too that what we do know about Xigbar's journey again is that in Kingdom Hearts 2's development, Xigbar was just created as a member of Organization 13, but like his characterization was, as we saw, kind of like this relaxed, older character who was meant to contrast with the actual second-in-command Saïx, who was uber serious by being kind of cocky and evasive and smart-assy. But then the voice actor did that, but also made it seem like he had something up his sleeve and knew more than everybody else. Like the way he chose to interpret that character brief, which is very, like, I could see, like, you know, creating a smug, sarcastic kind of guy. Like, yeah, it makes sense that one of the ways to interpret that is a dude who knows better than you what's going on. And Nomura, listening to that performance, was like, this guy seems like there's something behind him, some kind of mystery, and so he decided to write one. Scala ad Kylum. The trio emerged into a breathtaking townscape where stark white buildings stood beneath a sapphire sky. The world, Master Xehanort explained, was called Scala ad Kylum, and long ago it was a seat of power for Keyblade wielders. Here, at the end of a long, grueling journey, we steeled ourselves for the final battle, to see Xehanort's ambitions thwarted, and with hope in our hearts that somewhere, somehow, we might save Kairi in the process. And we get Master Ericus in the character list, the true Keyblade Master who mentored Terra Aqua and Ventus, struck down by his own brother in training, Master Xehanort, in the clash over a decade ago, and Minnie, Daisy, and Pluto, because they were in the end credits. We haven't seen all the adversaries, synthesis, or game records yet.
Let's go check out the town.
You know what? You're right. You're right, Donald. Let's go check out the town. Twilight Town. Traded proof of promises for the Oathkeeper Keyblade. Form changes, light form, and double form OKP. Oathkeeper. We got more stuff to do. I won't be doing much more stuff now because the stream's nearly over in time-wise. But what I wanted to do was mail some postcards. Because we need to get an Orichalcum Plus. The first thing I want to do before I do any battle gates or anything like that is get the postcard Orichalcum Plus and then go farm the crystals I need. So maybe we can try and get the Orichalcum Plus before we finish today. How many postcards did I have? I should have checked there right at the end. 3. Okay, well we'll need to get some, but who else is in main characters? Oh, Naminé! Kairi's nobody. The previous Org 13 used Naminé's unique powers to manipulate Sora's memories, but Sora freed her from their clutches. She ceased to exist after rejoining with Kairi's heart. But yeah, but then we got her back! We get 3 Wellspring shards. Oh, that was easy! I guess I'll turn in the 3rd one too. Right then, maybe I shouldn't have put it off.
Oh boy!
I agree, Donald. Ah, yes, we're going to the Isle of Luck. Which requires some sailing. I don't know where exactly it is. But we're going to the Isle of Luck, which is recommended... the guide for the Ultimate Weapons section says, I would personally just farm the Anchor Raiders and the Isle of Luck for Wellspring and Lucid Crystals. If you have unlocked the option to purchase Pulsing Shards, Stones, and Gems, then just get a couple more Wellspring crystals and synthesize the pulsing crystals that way. Otherwise, you can go to Arendelle. Do I have the pulsings? I don't have pulsing gem. But I only need one. Well, I only need 3. Might be wise to farm them instead of the crystals. Just because we need them. Get farmed anyway. Where's my map? There it is. Isle of Luck, fast travel. We don't need to sail. We can fast travel to any island, that's cool.
Set a course, Captain Sora.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah. Yeah. Back off.
The other cool thing about farming here is that I'm pretty sure Jack has a lucky strike.
Try this.
So if you can farm something in Caribbean, do it.
Got him.
This is a bastard.
Back at you. Yeah. Got him.
That's a Wellspring gem, unfortunately. How do we reset this? What's the? Do I reset it by just fast traveling to anywhere and then back, or do I need to leave the world?
Prepare to set sail.
I think so. When I offered 2 alternatives, I think you must. Hopefully be referring to the fast travel method and not the leaving the world method. It's not terribly long either way, but this is faster.
Yeah.
How do I do that when I glide? Yeah, there we go, they're back.
Heal. Yeah. Take this.
So yeah, there will be a bit of this because of synthesis stuff.
Back at you.
That said, once I get Ultimate Weapon, I will probably do the Battle Gates before I do synthesis farming. Because the Battle Gates will give me stuff, I think.
Yeah.
I assume the Battle Gates have drops.
Got him. Yeah. Yeah. Take this. Here we go. I think not. Yeah. Back at you. Yeah. Got him. Yeah.
Well, that was a fair few Wellspring gems, but we only got 1 crystal.
Yeah.
So that one was a dud. But more pressingly, we need Lucid crystals. We need 2 of those.
Yeah. Yeah. Back off. Back off. Back off. Back off. Back off. Back off.
My shield's ready.
Take this.
I'm ready.
Okay.
I don't know how that happened. I thought I was using Thundaza. I think I did, because he got hurt a lot. But I didn't press triangle twice. Oh, you're right, the Detonite Keyblade. We do need to look at Oathkeeper, but I can do that later. Is there an achievement for max leveling every Keyblade? I recall doing that last time I played, but I don't know if I just did that for myself or because there was incentive. Yeah, we'll be using the shit out of Oathkeeper later. I just wasn't thinking about changing up when I'm brainlessly farming.
Back off!
There's a
Take
Lucid.
this! Thunder!
There's a Wellspring. That's good. But we need... That's a lot of Wellsprings. Did I just get 3?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, that Lucky Strike has done some work. But we need one more Lucid before we can call this place
Okay.
properly, I just got a bunch before. We need one more Lucid before we can say this is done.
Yeah! Back off! Back off! Yeah! Back off! Yeah! Strike! Try this!
There it is.
Yeah! Yeah! Take this!
I'll equip Oathkeeper in one of these other spots so that I don't forget that I need to do stuff with it. But we're done. Still need 2 pulsing crystals though. Head to Arendelle and fight the Helmed Bodies. There's a route you can take for frost farming that has plenty of them. This route will get you plenty of the frost materials. I suppose that's helpful too. Land in the mountain ridge. Head northeast to the cave that leads to the frozen wall. Continue down the route, breaking the wings of the frost serpents and breaking the snowballs. And then warp back from the Valley of Ice. I mean, I guess what I could do here is just skip the other enemies.
Back off! Back off!
Well, that was nothing. But those were the Helmed Bodies.
Yeah.
And these are not.
Oh, right! I love snow!
So bugger it.
So much for Islander, Sora.
Yeah.
I would just kill everything and farm all of the stuff, but my goal right now is to get Ultima Weapon before I finished for today. And I should be finishing now.
Heal! Yeah! Yeah!
Unfortunately, that crystal was well sprayed.
Yeah! Win! Back off!
Man, look at all the luck I'm not having.
Back off! Back off!
It'd be faster to do Battlegate 1. At the moment, I need to remember where the spawn... sorry, the next save point is.
I bet we'll find some ingredients around here.
Sorry, I'm past the point of needing... Well, I might need ingredients.
Just keep
But I
moving.
think I can buy pluses now. If I can get an EX...
Nothing ever gets you
EXP
down.
incentive
Huh,
meals
Sora?
for level grinding, maybe.
Yeah.
And I guess once we do Remind Super Boss stuff, we might
back off.
want-
Yeah. Yeah. Back off! Back off! Take this!
You are not the right enemy.
Yeah.
Oh god. Not this place. I hate this place. Alright, where is Battlegate 1? Doing one of them wouldn't be terrible. Ah yes, the place Olaf died. That does help. I don't see a Battlegate section. Oh, maybe here we are. Realm of the Gods Courtyard.
Come on, fellas.
Na, 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 na. Here it is, inaccessible, because we have to do a fight. Oh no, there it is. AD Spawn. Battlegate 1, difficulty 1 star. It's nuttin'.
Back off! Back off! Blaze! Strike! Yeah, yeah! Back off! Heal! Yeah!
Donald brings his own fireworks factory.
Take this! Try this again.
Don't say that, Donald.
See ya!
That's rude.
So long! So long!
Also, there's finally water cores in Olympus again.
Take this! I know! See ya! Go get him! So long! Back off!
The problem with battle gates is that they are quite lengthy.
Back off! Back off!
But hey, they're not conversation gates. We get a fire cufflink. And we get the Secret Report 1. I don't think I'm going to read this. I think I'm going to do all the battle gates and read them in one go. But the secret reports are the final part of the Gummy Phone menu. And a new ability? Damage control. Another damage control. How did I do? Two. Ah.
Come on, fellas.
Is there a movable shop in the save point that's just out here? No, there's one in Thebes.
Come on, fellas.
Damn it. Well, we don't know when I'm going to be allowed to buy them. We don't know how many we are off from, so I want to check every time. No. Steel, no. Good thing I got the backup well springs. But yeah, we should be able to make the ultimate weapon after one more pass. That says 0, but that's because it's in my inventory.
Come on, fellas.
When you make a synthesis item, you have to back out of the menu and return to it in order for it to count. All right, one more battle gate. We should be wrapped up in the next 5 minutes. I'm not going to show off ultimate weapon though, because I do not have time. Well, I guess I could. Wouldn't take long to do the shot lock.
All for a hero? Back off! Back off! Back off!
Actually, yeah, I could come in here and do the shot lock.
Stream! Strike! Hop on! Go! Yes! Go! Go! Yes! Go! Yes! Yes!
Is this doing anything?
Yes! Go! Go! Yes! Go! Go! Oh yeah! That's it!
Sora, back off! Thunder! Here goes!
You won't stop a true hero!
Take this! See ya!
How's this work?
Try this! Back off! Back off! Back off! See ya! It's over!
Get by me, Sora!
Are we are. Now to double check, I did get one, right? One! Exactly one.
Oh boy, let's go!
Yeah.
That's rude. We needed exactly as many to unlock it as we needed that could have benefited from the unlock. But hey, whatever suits you. We've reached the territory where the repetitive battle voice lines have transcended from mildly amusing to hear over and over again to I heard these lines over and over in Smash Brothers, so now I just have PTSD. Sora is in Smash Brothers, but the others aren't. I don't know. Is that are you making like a reference to it feels like it does in Smash Brothers, or are you referring to Sora? Anyway, Ultima fucking Weapon. 1313, combo boost, air combo boost, and situation boost. Yeah, I guess... Okay, so we got the Ultimate Weapon achievement, and we got the achievement for obtaining a fully upgraded Keyblade, which is funny, because we get it for free, on top of the Keyblade. It just doesn't have to upgrade. There we go. The Supreme Keyblade. I guess it just helped, like, they didn't want to pay Haley Joel to shout and scream when they had him on file already doing. What else? Synthesis, yeah. Looks different in this game, too. Yeah, it's red, which is nicer. Looking at abilities for Oathkeeper. How many shot locks? We've got 2. For Ultimate Weapon, he's got 1. 1 shot lock. So let's get the Oathkeeper shot locks written first. And I'll do the Ultimate one in the battle.
Go!
You called for a hero?
Take this!
Yeah! Yeah! Here we go! Yeah!
Anyway, here's Light Form, which looks a bit like Final Form from Kingdom Hearts 2.
Yeah! It's over! Yeah!
We'll jump into the battle gate. May as well show off both keyblades. Oh, it took it away!
Yeah! Try this!
Oh, it wasn't hard to get back. Oh yeah, dodge is now... Oh, cool.
I know what to do. Yeah! It's over. Yeah! Yeah! Back off.
And we get double form, OKP, and hello, Roxas.
Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
Guess which other Keyblade has this form?
See ya. Here we go! Right!
Right, so that's that one. Now here's Ultimate Weapon Shotlock.
See ya! How's this for ya? Take this! See ya!
So you just do that on repeat.
Yeah! Yeah! So long!
Could you fuckers stay still? Oh, it's just one? It just... Why? I physically cannot hit this water core. How do you break that? I guess use magic.
Take this! Yeah! Yeah! There! My shield!
And here we have Ultimate Form. Which also looks a lot like Final Form.
Yeah! There!
And here's his finish.
So long! Yeah!
Don't have enough focus for that. Oh, there we go.
Oh boy, let's go!
And that'll do us for now. Note that I got the achievement for finishing the game records. Oathkeeper. See, it's marked with DLC. Notably, we don't have Oblivion. Is Oblivion in the game? But yeah, Oathkeeper was added for Remind. But that's all the shotlocks at least. So if Oathkeeper's around, if Oblivion's around, it doesn't have any shotlocks we haven't seen. Oblivion is beat the game on critical. Well, we're not getting that. I mean, you can actually get that for free because you can just turn on the easy codes.
Oh boy,
I think.
let's go!
Or does critical not let you use those? Maybe it doesn't. Also, I have gained 5 levels. That is funny. I didn't notice. But yeah, we will be getting to level 99 as part of it. Part of our base game grind when we do the battle gates and get ready for Remind. But won't be hard. But yeah, that's the end of the Kingdom Hearts 3's base game. Next time we will mostly be grinding. The only real story bit we have is the secret reports. So there will be that, but it'll be a bit of a grindy section before we move into Remind to get more story. Fare thee well.